Peace family, it's David Mensa here with Light Powr, and I know I'm still in my room, but today is such an important day. Why? Because we're shining some light on the subconscious mind, family. The subconscious mind. Has anybody told you about the subconscious mind before? Well, we're gonna learn some today. So the subconscious mind is something that everybody has, and it might seem like it's something that's you gotta go get, but you already got this. Your mind is a complete system, and the front end of the system is the conscious mind, which what I'm using right now. I'm using my conscious mind to articulate thoughts. When I'm reading, I'm using my conscious mind to articulate letters into words for thoughts, like for me to understand what the writer is saying. And the subconscious mind is the part of the mind that deals with all this data after we've been done processing it. So this type of information comes a lot from the type of people that talk to you, what they say to you, the type of things that you watch and indulge, the type of things that you ingest, food and also television, like media, news, images, stories, concepts, everything. Your subconscious mind is a computer. So for me to help you understand this concept, it's not really a concept, this is you. I'm just trying to help you understand yourself as I've used what I'm sharing to understand myself. So from my experience, I've realized that the subconscious mind is just like a computer. Well, the brain is like a computer. Well, the computer actually was inspired by the brain. So of course, so what we have to understand is when you use your computer, you might, mainly only focus on a couple programs that you might use, maybe Google Chrome, some photo editor or something like that, maybe do videos, etc. But in the background, there's a lot of programs that are required to get your user interface, for your peripherals, your speaker, your microphone, your keyboard. There's so many other programs in the background that are allowing you to use the computer to the functionality that it already provides. What's that under there? That's like the subconscious mind for the human being. Watch this. You don't say, inhale next, exhale now. It doesn't work like that. Your mind is actually pre-programmed. You already know to breathe. You don't even think about breathing. Unless you're meditating, then you're thinking about breathing. And then if you're doing that, well, then you're experiencing the subconscious mind. This is all about the subconscious mind, family. It's just like a computer. So when you start seeing yourself do things that you probably don't like doing, or things that you kind of not sure why you still do, like you have to understand that if you're observing a habit, this habit is not just a habit by itself. Like it stacks. There's stacks. So the habit could be sitting on a belief system. Yeah, a belief system. So you can probably change the habit, but then the belief system that caused that habit will still be there. So I'm trying to let you guys see how important it is to know the layers of your own mind. And the reason why it's important is because from there, now you can decide on what you're going to think next. So I just explained to you how the subconscious mind is kind of like a computer, and I'm going to do the same thing again. And it's kind of like a garden. I've actually made a video on my old YouTube channel, David Mensa. Actually, it's not even old. I'm just putting all the love, wisdom, knowledge on this channel. But the mind, the garden, is a garden, family. So thoughts are like seeds. Thoughts are like seeds. So you can plant seeds in yourself by speaking to yourself. Somebody can plant a seed in you by speaking to you. You can plant seeds, family. You plant seeds. You're a seeder. So how do you plant a seed? Well, you're amazing. If nobody told you that today, I really hope that you understand this. You are amazing. That's a seed, and I just planted it. And I really hope that you either plant some more like that one or water that one, so that you can have a tree one day, and that tree could drop a fruit, and your friend would be like, wow, you're amazing. I love this. Like, you just provided some amazing for me to have. Like that, this is what it is. So like, with the subconscious mind and this whole garden situation, when you start seeing that you have weeds in your garden, these weeds are symbolic to negative thought, let's say entities. And these entities, it could just be your sister or your mom. It could be anybody. It depends on the person's perspective on you, the way that they talk to you, and the way that their energy works with yours from your level of awareness, and a whole bunch of other things. But when you understand that your mind is the garden, then you tend to the garden. You can't get crop. You can't get produce without tending to the garden. You can't. How? Plant the seed and come back next week? You gone. Like, what do you mean? Come check on me. What's next? What do I need? What does it need? Oh, sunlight. Let's get some of that. Yeah. See? So, for me personally, my experience tending to the garden has come in extremely every day. I've never had a day without it. Well, if I do have those days, I write them down and I just don't have them again. You know what I mean? And those days pretty much come when I don't meditate. And for me personally, meditation is tending to my garden. It allows me to see the thoughts that I have in my environment, what I've planted in my environment, and also how I'm catering to it. Because that way I can check up on myself. It's like this. If you make time to watch people's videos on YouTube, if you make time to scroll on Instagram, if you make time to go to church on Sunday, if you make time to sit with your friend at lunch, if you make time to go to a work meeting that you really didn't want to go to, if you make time to go to school and you're learning something that you don't really love and you're just trying to make money, if you got time for all that, you got 10, 15 minutes to sit with yourself and actually tend to your garden. Because actually when you tend to your garden, you'd be like, I actually don't like buttersquash. I don't want that. Why am I planting those? Mom, thanks. You know, mom likes buttersquash. Why I got all the buttersquash? I want some watermelon. Yeah, I got some watermelon seeds. Who got some? Oh, thanks, bro. Do my work. You know, you have to look for what you got, family. It's thoughts out here. It's a garden. So the subconscious mind, if you're not tending to it, what happens when you're not tending to the subconscious mind? This video got to be separate, but I'm just let it flow. What happens when you're not tending to it? Well, what happens when you don't tend to your yard? If you don't tend to your yard, it's just not going to look right when you want it. I mean, when you observe it, it's just not going to look right to you. It's just going to be overgrown. You're going to have weeds. You're going to have this, you're going to have that. There's that. And this is what happens in your own mind when you're not in charge of it. Because you have to be in charge of it, family. You have to be in charge of it. Nobody's going to tend to your garden better than you. I know. Once I realized this, I was like, oh yeah, no more buttersquash. Bet. Bye. Fast. Real fast. I want to create my environment. I want it nice the way I like it. That's the way I like it. I want it the way I like it. But yeah, family. So I hope these two explanations of the subconscious mind can give you a better understanding of what's going on. So family, let me know down in the comments below what you thought about those two different ways of looking at the subconscious mind, like the garden, meaning that you need to be tending to it, meaning that you need to be planting stuff in it, meaning that when you see a fruit that you don't recognize, that it comes from a tree that has been planted a long time ago, that has roots, that if you don't like the fruit of, you must start removing from the roots. Like, it's gonna be painful work. Like, this is the life. This is it. This is it. It's the mind. Like, I grew up in an African house. I went to college, and once I got there, I was like, nah. I was like, nah. I can't be bothering my mom for money every week to get what I feel like I need. What I feel like I need. So I need to be creating this money thing that I need. So how do you do this? That's what I asked. I was like, ready, go. So I started fixing electronics, and from electronics I started like realizing that electronics so much like people, and then people are like electronics, and then like the mind's like the electronics, and then the subconscious mind is like the electronics, and like, oh snap, I have all this in my subconscious mind, forget the electronics. Like, you know, and then I'm like, you know, it's crazy, family. It's crazy. But you know one thing, God has this thing working. So I'm just showing up. I'm just showing up now. I'm just showing up. Because before I wasn't showing up. I was resolving. Now I'm showing up. I mean, there's no other way to go about it. You're going to need to tend to your garden. And if you expect for anyone else in the world to tend to your garden, then you might as well just get in the line at Whole Foods and get that GMO stuff they got pushing out of there. Because I'm not joking, family. You have to tend to your garden. You have to. How are you not tending to your garden? For example, watching a lot of television, telling lies to your vision. What is the television telling you? The television make you think things? Well, yeah, exactly. So check out the video we just did, The Power of Thought, and you can see the power of thought, like television marketing. Like, you're not getting through a no television show without commercials. What is that for? You walk into Walmart, you already know that you need Lysol. Who said that? Oh yeah, I saw it last night I slept with the TV on. When you sleep with the TV on, you like, hey y'all, it's a 24/7 farmer's market. In my mindset, Yeah, come and run it up. Literally. You want to leave the TV on? That's what you got. You got capitalism knocking at your nervous system. Yo, buy our TV. Buy our pancake flipper. Like, seriously, you have to garden, family. When you speak to someone, you share your fruit. So peace of mind is real. Peace of mind. Peace of mind. Some people say peace of mind and they think of P-E-A-C-E. Peace, separate. Like, you take yours, I'll take mine. When you look into Kemetic, this is peace. This is peace. This is peace. It's oneness. It's oneness. Look like an alien though, doesn't it? Yeah, they've done a really good job creating labels for the right images versus the wrong images. So you already know what is good and what's not good because it's kind of flipped, sort of. Not exactly, but we're gonna have to use intuition here. But anyway, family. The garden. The garden. The garden. Don't be planting shit. Don't just be planting. What you got? What you planting over here? Oh, so when someone sends something and want to plant something, you have to disclose it for yourself. So you don't always have to be verbal out loud because that just brings confrontation. It can solve it if you want that, if you want to get it that way. But no matter which way you want to get it, you have to, because it's going to be your thought last. You feel me? So you have to look, when you wake up, understand that in the first, I really want to quote, but I gotta do my research a little bit more fine-tuned here. But the subconscious mind is most active in the first 15 minutes when you wake up. So if you wake up and you got somebody yelling at you, if you wake up and you listen to street music, like, you're not assisting your brain. You're just not. You're actually doing what they want you to do. Just do you, you know? But doing you is not enough when it comes to the collective, because we need each other. So you're gonna need to do better by taking care of your garden, so that when you share some fruit, it's actually more valuable to the next person, to the next person, to the next person, to the next person. Tend to the garden, tend to the garden, tend to the garden, tend to the garden, tend to the garden. Like, this is your temple. Like, you're taking care of your thing here. Your thoughts, like, family. I'm not gonna run off too much. I know I just gave y'all the juice. Subconscious mind. Subconscious mind. I think the next couple videos I want to do is, number one, how to clean your subconscious mind, and then number two should be how to create new beliefs. Because I've been using affirmations, I've been using images, I literally brainwashed myself, because this is the process of life that's going on right now. So either you're doing it for yourself or someone's doing it for you, and in that process they're getting you to do something. So that's all it is right now. I'm just trying to get you back in the driver's seat, family. So if you like this type of content, hit that love and subscribe button. All right, you thought I was going to be on that side, but hit that love and subscribe button, family. Every time we upload a video, you're going to get the notification. You already know how that goes. Just make sure you hit that bell though, because if you hit the bell, you're definitely going to get them. And then follow us on Instagram at Powr, because all of our messages are towards this type of abundant state. So as you can feel, my energy is a type of energy that you should already be feeling. It shouldn't be new, but it is. So I'm trying to fix that by helping you attain the information that's going to help you create your own belief system and your own validation for yourself. You have to be you, and we're going to get there, and we're going to do it together. So hit that love and subscribe button, family. And if you like this video, hit that like button too, and also drop down a comment. Let me know anything that you've used or you've tried for your subconscious mind. Anything that I didn't involve with the subconscious mind, because sometimes when it comes to these videos, like, I have a sheet list of stuff that I wanted to say, but I know I didn't say them all. So stay tuned for another video on the subconscious mind. Stay tuned for another video on the power of thought. Like, there's no way that these massive concepts can just be capsulated in such a small video without much help. Like, I should have had a PowerPoint or something in order to display more information. So with that being said, family, lastly, make sure you hit that love and subscribe button. And I love saying that. I really do. And it was so fun. I love this. I love you guys. I love you guys. So with that being said, family, stay tuned for more videos, and I'll catch you again on the next one. Peace. I'm not sure which one I like yet, but I know this one's the right one. Peace, family.